Walt Grayson is back to continue an adventure that actually started 90 years ago.
That's how long ago a Model T school bus was parked in a barn. And now, after all these years, some people are trying to get it on the road again. Walt, what's new?
You know, I don't know if what's new is appropriate for a 90-year-old bus. It's not as old. No, it is. This is what's new. In our last installment, the crew got the engine running. You might remember that. Well, this time, they move it out of the barn. Here's what happened. Let's go back and take a look at that moment from our first episode about rescuing the old school bus that may have surprised everybody involved, from Brett McAlpin, who bought the bus because his grandmother rode it to school when she was a girl, to Kirk Hill, whose hobby is resurrecting Model Ts, when after 9 decades, the engine once again ran. But getting it started and running wasn't the end of the road. Matter of fact, it wasn't even the beginning, because there was no road. That's the next step, make a road to get it out. After the bus was put in the barn 90 years ago, the woods eventually grew up around it, so to get it on the road, they had to create a road. A heavy-duty lawnmower and some manpower did the trick. Next step, crank the bus and drive her out. Except this time, it wouldn't start. But this was moving day, and the bus had to come out of the barn today by some means, so in comes the lawnmower again to push and pull and add some horsepower to people power and get the bus into the sunlight for the first time in 9 decades. I've gotten myself involved in projects that turned out to be way more than I expected. So it's interesting to watch this crew solve all the inevitable obstacles that pop up, and also searching for the silver lining around the big dark cloud of the motor not starting. Kirk said the road was cut so narrow that it's probably better to have to slowly coach the bus out and not actually drive it out, lest they rip off a fender or lose the wooden school bus bed. But a happy-ish ending. The school bus is out of the barn and out of the woods and at the shop where it'll be easier to work on. Well, when I say it's out of the woods, it's out of the woods where it's been for 90 years. But as far as being ready to run up and down the street, it's not out of those woods yet. No, that'll give us more installments. You know, as they do work on the school bus, we will keep you posted. But I guess if you have to pull some kind of life lesson from all of this, step one in getting on the road with any project may be build a road. So, anyway, Byron, back to you.